Hello everyone. Well, I almost fell. Welcome to my channel. My name is flukethehusky, and I am joined here today with none other than Jonah Scott. Jonah Scott, can I get you to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Jonah Scott. I am a voice actor, and as of a couple months ago, I voiced Legosi in BEASTARS.
What? Crazy, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
So if you guys are not sure about what BEASTARS is, it is an amazing anime, and it's coming to Netflix. I believe it's March 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Ooh, it's on a Friday the 13th? Ooh, That must say something. But so I'm really excited for this. I've already seen the original version, and now I can't wait to see the English version. So thank you so much, Jonah, for joining me in this interview today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well then, let's just jump right into the interview.
Cool, yeah, let's dive right in.
Okay, so first and foremost, the most important question. Is it Legosi or is it Legoshi?
Ben Diskin has a wonderful Twitter thread that goes through the etymology of Legoshi. It is, in the anime dub, we do say Legoshi, and Ben can tell you better why. It has something to do with the Hungarian pronunciation of the letter S. But yeah, it is Legoshi.
Oh.
But, you say it however you want to, and I'm sure people will understand what you're trying to say.
So how was Legoshi pitched to you?
The description they had of Legoshi, and I knew the show well enough, but it didn't really give me too much. But he said it's very mumbly, very low key, kind of actually depressed, and we're given a reference of the Japanese voice. I was able to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. It's really just my natural voice, just a little bit more flat, a little bit deeper. Yeah, he was pitched as very, very sad.
When called up to voice act for BEASTARS, were you called into like any studio to voice your part? And if so, how was your experience?
There are copious amounts of studios for me to go to. This one was Spliced Bread. They have their studio in Santa Monica. I guess the best anecdote I have is this. I came in on a Thursday, I think it was, signed in, and they're like, oh, they'll be with you in a bit. They're finishing up the session. I'm like, okay. And there's another person sitting there. And lo and behold, it's Ben friggin' Diskin sitting there on the couch.
Diskin.
And I've never met him before. Ben voiced a lot of my childhood, and it's crazy. He looks incredibly young, by the way. Great looking dude.
Yeah, he does.
I was wearing a Kingdom Hearts shirt, but Ben is in Kingdom Hearts. I think he voices young Xehanort.
Yeah.
But he leaned over and he's like, I like your shirt. And I was like, holy crap, Ben Diskin said he likes your shirt. Oh my God, what do you do? Don't say anything, don't say anything. And I didn't even let on that I knew that it was Ben. I was just like, thanks, I like the game and I like the movie. And they called me in after that awkward exchange. And not 20 minutes later, I hear Ben in the other booth next to mine doing his lines for Jack. We come to a scene in the middle of my session. They pulled all of his lines over for me to act off of, and it was fantastic to be able to, he sounds so good. Not a day later, at this point, nobody knows who I am, so I got a DM from Ben Diskin a couple days later, and I'm like, holy shit, Ben Diskin DM'd you, oh my God. And he had nothing but good things to say about my performance, and that was really heartwarming because I was very stressed about the whole situation because I know how important this show is to a lot of people. I am not allowed to screw it up. Hearing Ben say that everything's starting to sound good really kind of let me take a breath and stop my panic attacks for a little bit. But that was my experience as a whole. It was the big anecdote to come out of the show is my friendship with Ben.
Man, that must have been like a lot of pressure, but I'm really glad that things turned out the way that they did. So, what do your friends think of you being a wolf now? Now that you're Legoshi?
I will say this. I severely underestimated the zeal and fervor of the furry community and the love. You guys are so generous with your affection, and I am humbled. All my friends were telling me, oh, you better watch out for the furries are coming. When you get announced, you're going to be drowned in furries. And I'm like, whatever, nobody knows who I am. It's not like I'm going to, be that popular. And I was wrong. And yeah, everybody was like, yeah, you're going to be the furry mascot, dude. And yeah. It was hard to swallow, it was hard to put that into terms my tiny little brain could understand.
Yeah.
But they warned me, and I did not heed their warning.
That's awesome. It's all just kind of happening at once.
Netflix kind of surprised all the actors too, because they dropped it on us because some of the cast list got leaked. And then the day after that, Netflix announces the cast, so we're like, I had a bunch of stuff planned. I had like events, I had like a reveal and everything, but I'm like, okay, I got to do it all now.
Okay, it's happening.
So
it's
I woke up
happening.
one morning, I just saw like my notifications exploded, and I'm just like, oh God, I got to deal with this. Okay.
I feel like once March 13 comes around, that's when it'll start really blowing up a lot more too.
I mean, one can hope, and I am humbled by all of this. You have no idea.
Well, very, very nice. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Now, I have to ask the question, what do you think about fursuits?
Okay, well, I was telling you before the interview started, but I used to do some mascot, walk around costume work as an actor, and there's just something about putting that suit on that brings out, just being a kid, playing pretend.
Yeah.
Just having fun with people, and that's what I really, really like about it.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, I love it. I love walking, and just the joy that people are feeling when they do. You can tell they're having fun, and that's just infectious, You want to have fun with them.
Well, it is like that all the time at a furry convention. We'll definitely have to see if we can get you over to some furry conventions.
Please. Yeah, it'd be amazing.
So, what if I told you that someone has already made a custom Legosi fursuit? And
already?
Yeah. Oh, already. Yeah. Have you seen this fursuit yet?
I've seen some like work in progress, but I haven't seen like a full one.
Okay. I'm gonna send you one. I just want to.
Oh my God. That is uncanny. That's incredible. And it doesn't look bulky or anything. It looks like it's fitting and thin, and I kind of want one.
Yeah, I saw this and I was like, what? Already?
Yeah. Way to go. People, the passion is just tangible.
Now, the next question is, if given the opportunity, would you wear this custom Legosi fursuit?
Okay, I would, but I'm 5'7", so I am not Legosi height. Spoilers, I'm sorry to burst the fantasy. But yeah, I would. Walk around, do the voice. It looks like he's having so much fun.
Yeah, well, very cool. Let's see. Can you voice your favorite line from BEASTARS, if you can recall any?
Oh man. I can't say my favorite line because that'll spoil some stuff. But okay. I'll say one. Here we go. This is gonna sound awkward, but I'm in, let's just say, male mode right now. There you go. That's my favorite line.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see where that line is in BEASTARS. I'm trying to think where it is. Was your high school life anything similar to the high school life in BEASTARS? And can you relate to Legoshi's kind of timid personality?
In high school, I was a drama nerd. I went to an all-male Catholic high school. I know, crazy, right?
So there's no Haru or Juno there?
Well, here we go. Across the street from us, we had an all-female Catholic high school. And we would collaborate on drama stuff. So the only co-ed extracurriculars was acting and drama. And in that case, yes, very much so. I was terrible with women. I had what I like to call anime protag syndrome, where like a lot of girls are coming onto you and you're just so aloof and you don't even notice it. And that was me.
Yeah.
And everybody kept telling me that, and I'm just like, nobody liked it. No.
Very cool. So since embracing your voice part, you've had to take on being this vicious yet collected wolf persona. Now, I know a lot of actors and voice actors have done pretty radical things to get into character. Did you have to like do anything to mentally and physically like recognize your wolf alter ego?
All the growls, all of the breathing, all of the like gnashing of teeth and snarling and stuff, I had to do it because it wasn't in the music and effects track.
Oh. Okay.
So I had to be in there like, like growling and snarling. So all that's me. You really, really just gotta let loose when you're getting into that stuff and growling. But yeah, that's how I got in character.
Wow.
Of course.
So you definitely put your all into Legoshi. That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
I cannot impress upon the community how important getting this right was to me. But this is so intimate and real, and I could put so much nuance. And I really wanted to get this right. I had Griffin, he plays Louis. He came over to my house, my room, to rehearse. But we, as stage actors, decided to try and rehearse some of the stuff to figure out how we would play off of each other, because we probably won't hear each other in the booth. He pinned me against, like Louis, against the map of Middle Earth, and we acted the whole thing out. We wrote some lines or went with some translation stuff, but We want to get this right.
Yeah, that is a very intense scene. I like that scene. So you've become somewhat of an icon for the furry community now that you're the voice actor for a major furry character. What would you think about the fandom so far? And would you ever want to come to a furry convention or possibly be a guest of honor for one?
I would absolutely be honored. As a guest of honor, I would be honored to come to any furry convention. I have a lot of people, talk bad about furries, and I kind of want to say something to them every time they do.
Yeah.
Because I have not had one negative experience in this community. You guys are paragons of kindness and friendship and inclusivity. I love you for it. I'm so happy you guys have been welcoming.
Well, very cool. Well, you guys heard it here first. Midwest Fur Fest, AntherCon. You guys should definitely get Jonah Scott as a guest of honor. Let's all try to vote
Bring
for
it
him.
in.
You've inspired a lot of folks to try their hand at voice acting, including myself. What would you pass on to others on becoming a voice actor?
I get this a lot. You want to try and get acting fundamentals down first, either taking a community theater acting class or studying, reading up your Uta Hagen, your Stanislavski, all of those methods, Meisner and his acting technique. You should know those names. You should know what they do. You should know how to hold yourself on stage. You should get the fundamentals down first, perform on stage, get stage work down. And then, if you want to go to film, go to film. If you want to go to voice acting, go to voice acting. But stage is where it all starts.
So what should we expect for the future of BEASTARS, if you're allowed to answer any of this?
I know as much as you guys do. Obviously, I've heard the other characters and stuff while I was recording, but I know as much as you guys do about season 2. Mm-hmm. I saw when I was recording that end title card, and they're like, "Okay, that's it." And I walk out, and they're like, "Okay, we'll see you at season 2." And that was it. So, go poke Paru if you want some of the really insider info, but I know as much as you guys do.
Okay. Well, we will certainly do our poking to see if we can get anything else out of them. Awesome. Well, thank you so much Jonah for joining me in this interview.
Of course, man. Anything.
Awesome.
Like I said, today was a chill Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I get to spend some of it with you. See you guys.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the interview and you learned a lot of things about BEASTARS. Be sure to check out Jonah Scott on Twitter. And if you like what I do, feel free to like and subscribe. Because who doesn't like more dog content in their life? Okay. Let me just flash that tail for you. There. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.